Hello, family. How y'all doing? It is your girl, your diva in knowledge, Lady Mocha, representing Mocha's Cafe de Paris, where I'm going to always serve you wisdom, knowledge, and spiritual awareness. Big ups to all of my subscribers. I appreciate your presence. Thought it was very important that I will put y'all on and let y'all know kind of what's been going on, what's been happening. If y'all haven't been keeping up, I know the majority of you are probably just subscribers. Y'all don't have your own content or your own channel. Well, so this may be information for you and it may not be information for you, depending on how you look at it. But I thought it was very imperative that y'all were aware of what's been going on in these YouTube streets lately. Let me put my little band up for y'all. Content creators, fake terminating channels. Yeah, let me just go ahead and put my um banner on here, because I know as soon as somebody comes in, what are you talking about? Blah blah blah. I got to always keep updating people, especially my tardy folks who like to come in. So basically, yeah, this is what's been going on in the YouTube streets. If y'all have not been keeping up, I've been sitting back and just kind of analyzing, and I've been putting two and two together. And what I'm starting to realize, family, because I see all of y'all as family, not just my subscribers. So that's why I'm putting y'all on about this. But there's a new trend that is going on in the YouTube streets, y'all. There's a new trend. Y'all know these content creators come up with the most craziest ass, strategies to try to stay relevant. What's up, Omega? How you doing? Miss Gigi, Caribbean. Big ups to everybody coming to chat. To all my mods, anybody who comes in and I overlook them, make them feel welcomed, and and just let them know, just in case I overlook, that they are welcomed here. What's going on is, if y'all have not been keeping up, there's a lot of content creators there. They're constantly coming up with crazy ass trends. They're coming up with stuff to be relevant. They're coming up with all type of things to seek attention. And what's going on is, these content creators are shutting down their own channels. Yes, Omega, that too. That's why I'm speaking on this, because it's many factors that are going into these content creators that are doing this. A lot of these content creators, this is the new thing, this is the new game they playing. Just in case y'all have not been keeping up, what they're doing is they are temporarily shutting down their own channels. Like, for instance, like, if you haven't heard from me in like a week or two, and you decide to go to my channel and be like, okay, where Mocha at? I haven't seen her, upload in a minute. And you go to my channel and you see all of a sudden my channel ain't there. Okay. You see my channel, or my main channel that has the most subscribers, you'll see that it's not there. What's up, Turf? Good to see you as usual. And what they doing is, they're trying to make people believe that um that their channels have been flagged, that their channels have been terminated. And there's a couple of factors, y'all, for why this is happening. I know it sounds silly, but Omega, in these YouTube streets, desperate people do some desperate ass things, especially when they're losing views, or they're trying to prove a point, or, as you mentioned earlier, they're trying to gain sympathy. So this is the new game that y'all favorite content creators are playing. They're trying to act like their channels are terminated. And next thing you know, you go back 2 days later, look and behold, their channel back up and going. And it's like, what the hell? I could have sworn this chick, I could have sworn this dude channel was shut down. How the hell is it just back on just like that? Well, this is the new game they're playing, y'all. We have content creators that are acting like their channels have been terminated. What's up, Sheep? Stay sleep. Good to see you. Appreciate your presence. That's the new game they're playing, y'all. We got content creators. They're trying to fake it to make it. They're trying to stay relevant, honey. And they are flagging their own goddamn channels. Well, not so much flagging. I won't say they're flagging their own stuff, because nobody's not going to flag their own stuff now. But what they're doing is, they're shutting down their own channels and making it seem as if they have been terminated. And there are some factors behind why they are doing this, because I know some people thinking, Mocha, this doesn't make no sense. Why would somebody pretend their own channel is terminated? Why would they do that? Well, what's going on is, there's a lot of YouTube content creators that are beefing. with other YouTubers, okay? And this is nothing new. We hear it every day. We hear the fuckery day in and day out. We ain't got to call names. We ain't got to speak on it. Y'all know who these individuals are, or it may not be who you think it is, because I go to all kind of people channels. So it's not just the same people y'all think it necessarily may be. But we know what goes on in YouTube streets. And what is happening is these content creators, they have reached a new low. And what they are doing is they are pretending like their channels is terminated. So the moment their channel goes down, people are going to automatically assume that it is somebody they are beefing with that caused the channel to be terminated. If that makes any sense to y'all, let me know you flowing with me. Let me know you vibing with me. Let me know y'all understand what I'm saying. If it's not making any sense, please ask me to re-elaborate on it, and I'll be glad to break it down and explain it a little bit more clearly. But that is what's going on. For instance, to give y'all a better example, let's say me and Omega, Omega has his own channel, and y'all know I got my channel. And all of y'all know me and Omega been beefing for months, for years. I mean, you know, y'all know we don't like each other. He be talking greasy about me on his channel. I'm talking greasy about him on his channel. Let's say all of y'all know that. Y'all know Mocha and the Mega has beef, okay? And what happens is Omega, he will take his channel down and make it look like it been terminated. That way, everybody will automatically assume that Mocha has something to do with it. Now, do y'all understand what I'm saying? Are y'all vibing with me? Is that making more sense? Uh yes, Omega. I had to throw a wild card at somebody. What's up, Naeem Buckner? How you doing, sweetie? That's what they're doing. It's a lot of content creators, they are fake terminating their own channels because they want you to believe the people they are beefing with is behind the termination of the channel. Right, we blaming you, Dreads. Exactly. So this is the reason, y'all. Again, these content creators have reached a new low. They are pretending their channels are terminated. Now, that was the first reason I told you. The first reason I stated content creators are acting like they pretending their channels have been terminated is because they want y'all to automatically think the person they beefing with has something to do with it. So what happens is their subscribers will go and try to get the other person's channel terminated because they assume the person that is beefing with their favorite content creator is the reason their channels was terminated. Okay. Exactly. I'm telling you, Turf, it sounds retarded, but this is the stuff they doing. What's up, Lord Drag One? How you doing? Appreciate you being here. But that's one reason, because we going to break down the factors of this for why these content creators, they are reaching a new low now. They have synced to a new low. Now they're coming up with new strategies to stay relevant. So that's the first reason. The second reason is these content creators are acting like their channels are terminated is because they know if it looks like, now follow me on this one now, y'all. They know if they make it look like their channel has been terminated, the people that are beefing with them or the other content creators that are beefing with them, the moment that their arch enemy feels like their channel is terminated, what 9 times out of 10 is that arch enemy going to do? They're going to do a video speaking on their content creator they can't stand who been terminated. Okay. For instance, I'm going to pick on somebody else in the chat. For instance, let's say me and Naima, we both got channels, okay? She has a channel and I have a channel. And let's say, for instance, you know, me and her are beefing. You know, y'all been hearing her talk about me. Y'all been hearing me talk about her. Y'all are familiar with the beef that's been transpiring between the both of us. Well, what I can do is temporarily shut down my channel, right? Make it look like my channel has been terminated. And what I know she's going to do, because I know Naima doesn't like me, or let's say Omega doesn't like me as well, and he has a channel. If my channel is terminated, what do you think both of them are going to do? I know I got very intelligent brothers and sisters in this chat room. What do you think Omega and Naima will do the moment they feel like my channel has been terminated? Appreciate the $2 donation, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Well, so I know it's Friday. I don't want y'all to have to think too hard. But basically, what they're going to do is they're going to do a video talking about my channel being terminated, because now they feel like my channel has been terminated. So what they're going to do is do a video talking about how, oh, Mocha's channel has been terminated. Now they're going to try to get clout off of the fact that my channel has been terminated. So this is another reason content creators are fake pretending like their channels have been terminated, because they know the moment they act like they lost their channel, all of their arch enemies are going to come forward and do content on them saying, yeah, Omega lost his channel, or Miss Gigi lost her channel. That's what happens. And these content creators, they purposely do that. And this is what they do. They will let like 6, 7, 8, 9 people do videos of them saying, yeah, she lost her channel, he lost his channel. And as soon as they done got enough of people who done put it out there that they lost their channel, out the blue, here they come up, all of a sudden they channel back. You know why? Because the channel was never terminated. A lot of these content creators, they are faking their own channel terminations. They are shutting down their own channels temporarily, just so people will think they lost their channel. And what happens is, people who don't like certain content creators, they will do a video and badmouth the person who pretended their channel was terminated. What's up, Gabriel? How's it going? Appreciate you for being here. So a lot of y'all got to beware. It's a lot of content creators that are acting like their channels are terminated, and their channels are not terminated. They are doing that just so they could gain notoriety or sympathy. Like, oh, what happened to our favorite content creator? Oh, he lost his channel, or she lost his channel. They do it to gain sympathy, and they do it so people who they don't get along with will do videos and say, yeah, that's good for him, he lost his channel. Yeah, that's good for her, she lost her channel. So just beware, and be cautious of the fact, just because you see a content creator, their channel is not up when you go to it, it does not necessarily mean that YouTube shut them down or that somebody flagged them. You have content creators that are shutting down their own channel to pretend and make people believe their channel was terminated so they can gain sympathy and empathy and notoriety. And it is sad that some people have reached a new low to where they feel like they got to resort to faking that their channel has been terminated. So I just thought I'd share this information because there was this one particular person, everybody thought his channel was gone, it was terminated. And as the moment his channel was terminated, there was like 9, 10 people who went in doing videos on him. Oh, his channel's gone. Oh, he's been terminated. Oh, YouTube done shut him down. Oh, he can't come back from that. Oh, he can't. A lot of these youth content creators, they will start fake beef and make their own channel disappear. They'll take their own channel down and make y'all believe YouTube has something to do with it. When really it's kind of like rappers used to fake beef back in the day. and acting like they was beefing with each other. Remember when Nas and Jay-Z was acting like they was beefing, and Kanye and 50, they was doing that to gain some press, to gain some notoriety. So that's what these content creators are doing in YouTube. They creating fake beefs. They're creating, they false flagging, sitting up here lying, talking about this person flagged my channel and all this and that, when really uh they are maliciously doing these things themselves. You know what I mean? So you can't fall up behind, people when you see their channel going. Now, this is the difference. How this is how you know somebody channel is going indefinitely. If you go to their channel and they say channel has been terminated, and you see YouTube's little logo on it, that's when you know it's been officially terminated. But for them to just disappear out of nowhere, and unless they was going live and they did something out of pocket, and YouTube just shut it off just like that in the middle of their live, then that may be a different stories. Yeah, me too, Omega. I thought the same thing. Yeah, that's what I say, Turf. It's an attention thing. They trying to make it look like, you'll be surprised how when people reach a level of desperation, or they reach a level of attention, people will do anything to get a certain, they will do anything to get attention. Some people have no boundaries. Some people have no level to how low they will stoop, to try to get attention. So if y'all see a content creator, all of a sudden their channel going, don't be quick to run and do a video. I learned this the hard way. Don't be quick to run and get a video, and you're talking about, oh, this person lost their channel. Oh, this person, YouTube done shut them down. You done set up here and did a video, and here it is. The next day they popping up. Yeah, y'all thought I was gone. Y'all thought I lost my channel. I'm like, that is so childish. Exactly. Fake celebrity status drag one. I'm telling you, that's what it is. It's fake celebrity status. People be looking for notoriety, and they don't care how low they got to stoop, or they want you to think the person they beefing with has something to do with them losing their channel. And it don't even have nothing to do with the people they beefing with. People is, it's kind of like you stab your own self with a knife, and you talking about somebody tried to kill you. So I guess, like I say, Omega, I guess, some people got to fake it till they make it. You know what I mean? So, you'll just be surprised. So my thing is this: if you don't see somebody's channel at least gone for 3 weeks to a month, 9 times out of 10, they legitimately lost their channel. Because as greedy as these content creators are, they're not going to go that long and not be noticed. Because what has happened in the social media streets, social media has become the new drug. And it's a lot of content creators that have become so addicted to social media to the point to where they don't even have a real social life. Their social media is their life. Anytime you can be on social media for 10 hours, I'll put it this way: the average person that can be on social media for over 5 hours, you can't have a life. There's just no way. I mean, you can't honestly have a life. Now, my thing is, let's say if you do YouTube and you're on for like 5-6 hours, but let's say you probably only do it once a month, then okay, that's not bad. Especially when you have like 5-6 other people on the panel, because of course everybody's going to talk and stuff. So there's no way if you got 5, 6, 7 people on your panel, the conversation is going to be under 2 hours. It's not going to happen. That's why sometimes I do love to do my lives with my people on my panel, but sometimes conversations could get long-winded when you do a live panel. I love to do my panels with my peoples, but sometimes, it can just go on forever. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? When when you got 6, 7 other people on the panel, your ass will never get off. It's like you held hostage because You got 7, 8, 9 people on your panel, and everybody want to get their point out. It's fun, but at the same time, that shit could be annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Cause you got 9 people, everybody has something they want to say. You would never get off alive if you have that many people on there. Soon as one come off, you letting the other one on. Soon as that one come off, you send that one a link. You would never get off of there. And that's why I don't have a lot of people on my panels, because I get exhausted easily. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I love conversation. I love talking to people, but I have a life outside of social media. I cannot be on a live for 5, 6, 7 goddamn hours with nobody. I cannot do that. I have a husband, I got a daughter, I got a mom, you know what I'm saying? I don't have time to be up on here no 5, 6, 7 hours sitting in the same spot listening to people go back and forth. I cannot do that mess. It's draining. It's exhausting. I just don't see how people can put so much energy into doing long streams. There's no way in hell. I got to go eat. I got to go pay my bills. It's stuff I got to do. I just can't give all of my life to social media. I can't do it. And these are the same individuals that if social media was a shutdown today, they wouldn't know how to function, because we have a lot of social media addicts. It's a lot of people that are addicted to social media. You got some people, they can't go one day without social media. They can't go one day with it. They can't go one day. They are addicted to it. They feel like if they do not get on YouTube, it's like a crackhead. Okay? A crackhead can't go a whole damn day without smoking crack. An alcoholic can't go all day without not having one drink. It's an addiction. What's up, Trax Wanson? Appreciate you. Omega says, I will be honest. It's absolutely hilarious because the conversations never lead to solutions, but you can write down things of what not to do. Pretty much, that's what I'm saying. What's up, Priest Brooklyn? It's a testament to some individuals' lack of prosperous lifestyles. Yeah, I can't do it. I cannot give social media all of my life. Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Do y'all not realize that too much social media is unhealthy? I bet a lot of y'all in here don't believe that, do you? Too much of anything ain't good. Too much of anything. Thank you, Trax Wanson. That you spoke the truth. What's up, E. Alice? How you doing, hon? Where was that? Yeah, you said it right, Trax Wanson. Attention and validation. Social media. But who in the hell needs that much goddamn attention? If I need that much goddamn attention, I'll go buy a chihuahua. Go get somebody from Backpage. Find another way to find validation other than social media. We have what's called too much social media is not good for your health. Because let me be honest with y'all. It's important that you get out and you mingle with the real world. Because let me tell you something. Social media will make you delusional as hell. It'll make you delusional as hell. Lord, we're talking about fax machines. Too much social media takes you away from reality. It takes you away from reality. Put that again. Too much social media takes you away from reality. Okay, let me put that up there. As I was stating, too much social media will take you away from reality. You'll get so consumed with being behind a PC, with holding conversations just on panels, on channels, to the point it takes away from you having a real social life. Meaning that you would be surprised. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all would be surprised that people who can go on social media for hours, but they can't hold a 5-minute conversation in real life. You have people, they can get on these YouTube streets and chat for hours, but in real life, they can't hold a real dialogue. Socially, personally, interacting with other individuals, a lot of them can't do it because social media gives you a big sense of confidence. It takes the pressure off of you having to personally interact with people due to the fact that there's not that pressure of a person seeing you, literally looking you in your face. Okay, with social media, you are able, the social media gives you the confidence because to speak and say what you want to say and do what you want to do on these YouTube streets, because again, you don't really have to show your face. You don't really have to personally interact with people. So you have the advantage of hiding behind the PC, the mobile phones. You have the advantage of doing that because again, social media takes away that lack of confidence because there's not a personal interaction. Okay, so you basically can hide behind reality. With social media, you can pretend to be anything you want to be, which is what's happening very frequently in these YouTube streets. You can pretend to be a very bold and confident man or woman on these YouTube streets, but when somebody sees you in person, you're most likely not going to have that same aura of confidence that you pretend to have on social media. Okay, and that's basically what's going on in these YouTube streets, is that there's a lot of social media confidence to where there are content creators, men and women, that are very cocky, that are very arrogant. They don't have a problem with being disrespectful because social media gives you a delusional type of boldness because you know nobody can reach over and yank your ass off the panel. So it gives you more, it gives you a boost of an ego to talk reckless to folks, to say what you want to say, because nobody can literally beat you down, no matter what you say. So social media allows people to get out of pocket. People do things on social media that they know damn well they would never do in real life. Okay? Everybody's chops is big and ego is big on social media. But half of these people who talk so big and talk so bold, if you were to see them in person, a lot of them aren't going to act like none of what they present themselves to be on social media, on YouTube, whether if that's YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all these other social media devices. Um, a lot of people, it gives them a lot of courage. Like, y'all ever heard the saying liquor courage? When a person drinks a lot of liquor or they done drink a lot of alcohol, they so bold, they saying all kind of stuff that they normally would not say had they been in their right mind. And that's what's going on in the YouTube streets. We have what's called a lot of social media confidence. I mean, a lot of social media courage. People are saying, yeah, liquid courage. Yeah, that's just what it is. Trax Manson. People are saying and doing all kind of stuff because they know they can. Behind these PCs, behind these mobile devices. People got all type of balls and a big ego behind their PCs and their mobile devices. But if you were to see them in the streets, they're not going to do or act near the way they portray themselves to be on these YouTube streets. And that's why you can't really, You can't be head over heels with any of y'all favorite content creators, especially these ones that are very egotistical, because in person, they don't act nothing like the way they portray themselves. So that's just something, that you have to be cautious of. What's up, Great Britain? But as I was stating, for everybody who's just coming in, just to catch y'all up, anybody who's just coming in, original topic of the day is about these content creators that are faking their channels being terminated. And I explained earlier that what is going on. There's some content creators, they are seeking a new low of desperation. They have reached a new low of desperation now, to where they are going so far as to pretending their channels are terminated so they can gain sympathy. And they're only doing it for one or two reasons. These content creators are pretending their channels are terminated because they want y'all to believe the people they are beefing with is the reason their channels got terminated. That's one reason. And the second reason, you have some content creators that are making it seem like their channels have been terminated, is because they want people who are beefing with them to do a video talking negative about them. They'll be like, oh yeah, did y'all hear that so-and-so channel was terminated? Did y'all hear she lost her channel? Did y'all hear he lost his channel? And you thinking they lost their channel, so you go and you do a video, you'll do a content saying, hey, this was going on, so and so lost their channel, blah 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 blah. They will let 7, 8, 9 people come out and talk about them losing their channel, and boom, they pop up, here it is, their channel back. I'm like, who does that? That's why you can't, I got to admit, I'm guilty. I'm guilty. That's why I'm telling everybody else, so they don't make that same mistake. Do not go by the first thing you hear on these YouTube streets about another content creator, and unless you know for a fact it's nothing but a little publicity stunt. Exactly, Trax Winston. Any publicity is good publicity on YouTube. Exactly. If I got to terminate my channel to get y'all to talk about me, to get y'all to upload and do videos, yeah. Mocha lost her channel. Her channel got terminated. To wait for 8, 9 people to talk reckless about me, then I pop back up, and all of a sudden my channel was never terminated. I'm like, damn, people is crazy. Like, for real, all this to get some clout. Yeah, King Bob. The pity the pity party needs followers. Exactly. What better way to earn new subscribers is through pity? Because somebody just recently did that, and I'm not going to speak on them or whatever, but he acted like his channel was gone. There was like 5, 6, 7 other content creators that are, because they so much didn't like him, so much couldn't stand him, they went and did a video right away. I mean, his channel wasn't even gone a good 5 minutes. Just because it was gone, they assumed YouTube shut it down, and they had a field day. Everybody was doing videos about this person. What's up, Tyrone? How you doing? Everybody was talking about this content creator because they thought his channel was terminated. Folks was going in. Folks was throwing confetti. They was throwing a big old party because they thought this certain individual had lost the channel. And he popped up the next day. Yeah, y'all thought I was gone. I was never gone. I'm like, huh? Really? You had to go that far to get some recognition and validation by pretending your channel is gone? Just so people can talk about you, for you to pop up from the goddamn dead? He crawled out the grave. Everybody done buried this man, thought his channel was gone. Everybody done buried him. Everybody laid his casket to rest. Everybody said rest in peace to his channel. And this dude, he pops back up. I'm back. My channel ain't never went nowhere. I'm like, now you know what, bro? Really, really, really. You got to go that far to prove a point to your enemies by fake terminating your channel? I'm telling y'all, it gets crazy. What's up, Danielle? Appreciate your presence. Yeah, they threw a celebrity party. Yeah, people was some people was happy he was gone, and some people was talking reckless about him being gone. And this dude didn't even get rid of his channel. He made it seem like his channel was terminated because he wanted clout. He wanted people to feel sorry for him. And he came back talking even more trash than what he talked last time. So anyway, just thought I'd share that with y'all, you know, because y'all my people, y'all my family. Just because you hear somebody's channel been terminated, don't be quick to think that really happened. People, content creators are doing all kind of desperate stuff now. Just because they want to prove a point, they want to gain sympathy and empathy. So you cannot follow up behind that. So anyway, moving on to the next topic. How many of y'all in here are familiar with the hot prison felon bait Jeremy Meeks? How many of y'all are familiar with this particular person? Appreciate it, Danielle. Thank you so much for the $10 donation. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, if y'all are familiar with Jeremy Meeks, some of y'all may not remember him. Unfortunately, I can't share a live screen with this person with this particular yard stream that I'm doing. Google Hangouts used to let me do screen sharing and stuff like that, but I can't do it through this. Okay, but the refreshing y'all memory. Okay, Nadia, so you remember. So the refreshing y'all memory, Jeremy Meeks, he was the one who mugshot went viral. He was the hot felon babe that all these thirsty ass broads was drooling over his mugshot. Now, when you are drooling all over a mugshot, that's when I know you have reached a new level of desperation. Yeah, so cool. Everybody here remembers Jeremy Meeks. Okay, so basically, for those who don't remember him, this dude, his mugshot, I mean, he's not an ugly looking guy, but I guess because he's light skinned and he had green eyes, everybody was going crazy over his mugshot to the point that it got him attention with a modeling agency. Okay, so what happened was while he was incarcerated and locked up in jail, mind you, at the time he was married, he had a wife, he had kids, he had a full-fledged family when this modeling proposition was proposed to him. Okay, so what ended up happening was he got lucky, you know, he got blessed. He basically hit lotto overnight. Um, the modeling agent went to the prison. Now, how many people get that type of luck? Modeling agency went to meet him in prison and basically offered dude a gig, okay? And they offered him a modeling contract. You know, I don't know if they bailed him out of jail. I don't know what happened or whatever. Turf says it was a testament of some females having subpar standards and being entranced by physical appearance. Absolutely, absolutely. And it's so sad that we still got females that are in 2019 that are still going off of brothers' looks and not even realizing that just because a man look a certain way, it does not mean a brother does not have mental issues and vice versa. Thanks, Great Britain. I appreciate the $2 donation. Thank you for being a loyal subscriber. Appreciate you. Thank you. So this is what's going on with your boy. Before I go into what's the latest with him, he left his wife when he got the contract. He ended up meeting a billionaire heiress by the name of Chloe Green. Instead of him, you know, his wife was supporting him. She was supporting him all this time while he was locked up in jail. And anybody who's dealt with anybody in prison, you ain't got to claim it or whatever. But everybody knows it's expensive when your man or your husband is in jail. Okay, between the paytail calls, put money on the books, driving far distances, using up gas, because some of these jails be hella far. So you can only imagine what his wife had to go through when his client was locked up. So when this opportunity came, she was happy for him. Like, wow, finally, my husband was blessed to get a contract with the modeling agency. Now my husband gets to travel, make money. We're going to ride off into the sunset. We're going to be eating shrimp and lobsters, riding in limousines. We're going to be shopping at Dolce and Gabbana. You looking at this glamorous life you're thinking you're going to have. And you at home and you chilling. You thinking your husband, he in France, he's in Paris, walking the runway, because he done signed his big time contract. You waiting for your husband to come home with this big check so y'all can go buy y'all a nice new home. Y'all get y'all some nice new cars. You thinking y'all gonna live a good life. So only find out this man is kissing and tonguing down this billionaire heiress, and to add insult to injury, he wasn't even man enough to tell you. You had to find out through the goddamn magazine or on social media. Now, what woman would want to go through something that goddamn painful and humiliating? I know me. I would have caught a goddamn case. Because I would have drove way to Paris, way to France, whatever the hell he was, and he was going to get the business. I would have been in Rikers Island. So God knows what's best. That's why God gives people certain men and certain women. Because I would have been in Rikers Island. He wouldn't have played that with me. I'm up here putting money on your books, making sure you getting ramen noodles and honey buns, and potato chips, salt and vinegar chips, hot flaming Cheetos when you was in a goddamn county prison, and you gonna turn around and leave me for a billionaire heiress who didn't do nothing for you when you was locked up and then incarcerated. And I sat up here all these years and all these months waiting for your lame ass to get out of prison so you can come and help me catch up on these bills and take care of these kids, and you gonna get a big time contract to leave me for a billionaire heiress? Oh no. Rikers Island, here I come. Rikers Island. That's all I can say. 2 words for Mocha had it been me. Rikers Island, here I come. You want to put a woman through that amount of hell and you leave her? Why was it that I was only good enough when you was in a struggle, and as soon as God blesses you with an opportunity, hell no. Ain't gonna be no what was the name of that movie? That Taraji Henson was in. Oh, ain't gonna be no acrimony moment up in here. I'm gonna catch a case. And some people wonder why women crazy. Sometimes a woman is crazy because she took a lot of SHIT, sugar honey iced tea, off a man, thinking that eventually he'll get out this phase and get his shit together. And he wants to get his shit together with another bitch who ain't did nothing for him. That's gonna make any woman crazy. I'm getting pissed off now thinking about that. Where my damn Manischewitz at? Because I'm mad right now. I'm having an acrimony moment. I apologize. Excuse me, y'all. Pray for me, pray for me, pray for me. I'm having an acrimony moment. But that's what he did. He left his wife, who been putting money on his books and his commissary. He left her for dead, y'all. That's what he did. And got himself a whole nother female. Yeah, y'all, sorry about that. That was my daughter. But that'll make any woman fool up. You done set up there and you going to exchange me? Come on now. That's what makes that, believe it or not, that's what makes some women crazy. Some women ain't crazy just to be crazy. But when you stood by your man when he was eating poking beans out the can, it was all right for him to be with you when y'all was in a struggle. But now that you eating filet mignon and lobsters and shrimp, oh, you don't want me being a part of your life when you level up. I'm supposed to only be with you through the struggle. Oh, hell no. Nah. Rikers Island. That's all I'm going to say. Rikers Island. Here I come. I'm catching a case. Yeah, Diary of a Mad. It happens all the time. It does happen all the time. And people like, she crazy. She crazy. Something wrong with her. You know what the hell be wrong with us. You know what you did. Now there are some crazy ass females that's just overly possessive, but some of y'all know what y'all be doing to make women act out the way they are. I'm just not happy. I'm just not happy with the way things are going right now. I'm not happy. Well, your ass was happy when we was in a goddamn struggle. Why you ain't tell me you wasn't happy when I was putting money on your books and coming to the prison, Chatham County Jail to see you? You ain't tell me through the window, through the glass window then that you was unhappy. Come on now. Let's get real. I'm having an acrimony moment. But anyway, y'all, back to what I was saying. But this is what's going on with him, y'all. If y'all have not been keeping up, him and Miss Chloe Green have split. It has been put out there. They have split. And I'm not surprised. It was only a matter of time. It was only a matter of time. We knew it was coming. The way you get them is how you lose them. So he basically, like I said, he left his wife. He got with his billionaire heiress, and you have to realize, this man had just gotten out of prison. So to me, most men who have been in and out of the correctional facility for many, many years, I'm not talking about somebody who just went for a traffic ticket or went for child support. I'm talking about hardcore criminals, career criminals, men who have been in and out of the prison system for so long. They become institutionalized, and they actually tend to adopt this prison mentality where it's all about hustling. It's all about getting over and getting by. And basically, that's what happened with him. The dude, the only reason he got with this billionaire broad was because he saw dollar signs. You got to realize he's still thinking like an inmate. Like an inmate in prison. I mean, the prison mentality is to always get over on who you can get over on. Okay, that's how it works in prison. You build bonds with certain people, you make deals with certain people, because in prison it's all about getting over, getting by, and it's about surviving. So what happened with Jeremy Meeks got out of prison. He was released out of prison, but he still had a prison mentality. And the truth of the matter is, a lot of these women, they sit up here and wait for these men to get out of prison and wait for them to get out of jail. And when they get out of jail, they thinking they're going to get a new reformed man. When what prison does, prison makes some of these dudes more prison minded. That's what it does. A lot of them, they can't be rehabilitated. They can't be reformed. Prison, to me, prison just enhances their criminal abilities. That's how I see it. You know what I mean? So, Jeremy Meeks got out of prison with a prison mentality. That's why the moment this woman was flashing dollar signs to him, he jumped hoops and left his wife. He didn't even give it a second thought. Ain't like he had an affair with this woman for years and it went on for 3-4 years and he, built feelings for her. But what happened was, he basically he saw it as a hustle. He jumped ship and got with this billionaire heiress as a hustle. You got to realize this man came from nothing. He never had anything to offer somebody in his condition, on his level of maturity, being that he still had that institutionalized mentality. He was not going to pass up that billionaire heiress. And I strongly believe he did love his wife, but he couldn't pass up that hustle. He couldn't pass it up. He couldn't. A billionaire heiress wants you out of all the men she could have had. She chose you with your criminal record being long from here to Afghanistan. That just goes to show you he wasn't feeling that woman. He was not in love with her. That was a hustle. He didn't know her long enough to be in love with her. You don't gain feelings for somebody, not no real feelings like that overnight. Now, E. Alice says everything is a damn hustle. Hustled his way to being the baby daddy of a Harris. Exactly. Exactly. That's just what the hell he did. That's just what he did. So he ain't with her no more. Okay. And I knew, let me tell y'all, I knew he wasn't for real, right? Because my thing is, when he got with her, he already had the baby. They was living together. His wife gave him the divorce he wanted, even after all the pain, the shame, and humiliation. I will give her that. I give his wife props because she was a woman through that shit. You get what I'm saying? Because I would have been in Rikers Island. There's nothing no one could have told me. Okay, but I would give his wife props. She dealt with her loss like a woman, even though it killed her to her spirit and her soul. She was humiliated. The whole world witnessed her husband spit on her. She was a woman through that. She didn't badmouth him on the TV interviews. She didn't go after him and stalk him. She didn't slash his tires. She went on and took her loss as a woman. And for that, I commend Melissa Meeks for being a woman, because when a man hurts you to the core, to that extreme, I know me, I'm going to Rikers Island. That's all I could say. But she was a woman about it. You know, she gave him the divorce. You know, and you ain't even hear her. She ain't do no interviews. She did like one interview, but even then she didn't badmouth them. You know, she just said, you know, I thought this new opportunity was gonna be a blessing. She still did not. She still ain't drag them. So for that, I commend her. You know, because when we experience a certain amount of pain, you know, we go all out. We don't give a damn who know your business. Yeah, F you. And what about that $10,000 arrearage you have in your child support? You know, woman, when you make a woman mad, we air all your dirty laundry. We go for blood then. So for her not to go for blood, I know the grace of God had to be in this woman's life, because that was some bullshit right there. That was effed up. I don't care what nobody say. Jeremy Meeks was wrong, strong, and wrong. He was wrong and strong in it too. He was holding this woman's hand, walking down the street, ain't had no regards for how his wife felt. Ain't even tried to spare her feelings a little bit. Like, damn, come on, you got kids from this woman and all of that. You know, it's just sad, you know, what she went through. But yeah, but this is what happened. They're not together anymore. They're not saying why they're not together, but I knew something was up, because he would never marry. Jeremy Meeks would never marry that woman. Y'all peep that, right? Y'all peep that Jeremy Meeks, he would not marry her. He gave her the baby and shit. That wasn't nothing. These days, men are giving babies like they giving damn bus passes. So we can't say that he was in love with her because he gave her the baby. He didn't give her something he didn't already give somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So she wasn't special in that sense. But did y'all notice how he would not marry her? What's up, Era? Era, I know about all the prisons, okay? I know about Rikers Island. I know about Holman Correctional Facility. I know about all of the you know, the prison facilities, because I am a big fan of the documentary Lock Up. So I know about all the prisons, okay? There's not a prison you can't mention to me and I don't know about it. Plus, I got 2 masters in criminal justice. So I had to learn about all the different damn prisons and stuff. Yeah, ex-wife got her settlement and got some plastic surgery and moved on. Yeah, and she did. And like I said, I would give her props for that, you know, because the average woman wouldn't be able to take that kind of pain and move on gracefully. But I knew it was a matter of time. I knew something was up because my thing is he would not marry her. And it wasn't like he didn't have the room to do it. The wife granting him the divorce, and his baby mama, Chloe Green, it wasn't like she couldn't afford the wedding. She's a billionaire. So my thing is they had the room to marry, but I noticed as criminal minded as he is, he would not wife this chick. He would not give her a ring because Jeremy Meeks was not in love with Chloe Green. He was in love with Chloe Green's lifestyle. And there's a difference when you're connecting with someone because there's chemistry, and you're connecting with them because of money. Because I'm gonna tell you something. If you are only with somebody for money, the relationship is going to get dry and stale very soon. It's like, for instance, it's like being out, and I'm sure, unless any of the ladies in my chat want to contest to this or confess to it. For instance, you may have had that one unattractive brother who always flourished you and spent money on you. Or you probably had that one good looking man who always spent his money on you, but he was a hoe, or he was abusive. And it come a point with, damn your money, I'm not feeling you like that. I'm telling you, if there's no real connection, I don't care how many expensive restaurants y'all go to. I don't care how big of a house y'all buy in a gated community. I don't care how many nice cars you got sitting in your driveway. You could be pushing a Porsche. He could be pushing a Bentley. If y'all are not in love with each other like that, that marriage, that relationship is not going to last. Money don't keep people together. If money kept people together, why is there so much divorce rates in Hollywood? I've seen poor people in the struggle stay together longer than millionaire couples. And they could afford the professional counseling. They could afford marital counsels. Hell, me and my husband, we can't afford no damn marital counseling. If me and him fall out or get into it, either we're going to have sex or go out to eat. That's as close as we're going to get to fixing the goddamn issue. We can't afford no marital counselor. We got bills to pay. Ain't no paying somebody $50 an hour. First thing we're gonna say, wait a minute, we got to pay the light bill, we got the car notes, you know what I'm saying? We don't have it like that. Most people that don't have money, we have to deal with our bullshit because we don't have no way to pay or compensate for it. But that's the thing with these Hollywood relationships. They got all the connections, they got all the money, they got all the financial assets to be able to get the help they need for their marital issues. But again, money does not fix anything. So many people that think money is the answer to everything until you get in a situation that money can't fix. And basically, Jeremy Meeks was not in love with no Chloe Green. He was in love with her money. And if y'all saw the chick and take a good look at her, I said it before, she's not that attractive. His wife looks better than that billionaire heiress. His wife was a pretty woman. It wasn't like his wife was toe down looking and she looked like trailer trash. His wife was a very pretty woman. Chloe Green, on the other hand, my thing is for her to have to resort to getting a convict, for her to have to resort to getting a convict, that lets me know somewhere she got a lot of low self-esteem issues, even with all of her billions that her father has. She still could not get the man she really wanted. My thing is, for her to be a billionaire heiress, why you didn't try to hook up with none of the billionaires that your daddy knew? Why? Why did Chloe Green have to pay for an institutionalized, criminal minded dude with a criminal record from here to New Zealand? Why she couldn't get a man in her circle? You know why? I'm going to tell you why. Because all the billionaire men saw her as a low to the bottom billionaire heiress, which is why she had to opt for a convict, because none of the men in her circle that got billions, just like her father has, none of them were even attracted to her. Thank you. Yeah, they was married for 10 years. He was married. That's how long that woman held him down, Alice. With all that money she has access to, she looks very basic. She's the basic Becky. With all those billions, why none of those billionaire dudes? Let me tell y'all, we all know money roll with money, okay? Millionaires roll with millionaires. Billionaires roll with billionaires. This we know, right? So my thing is this: why she could not choose a man in her circle? Because she was basic. None of the other billionaire dudes know her. Money roll with money. So you mean to tell me, I know her father knows lawyers, her father knows doctors, her father knows men of high prestige. So you mean to tell me that all the billionaire connections your father got, none of them dudes was checking for you? Now, I know these rich folks, they go to all type of conferences, all type of meetings, all type of, y'all know money roll with money. They go, people with money, they hang out with people who got money. They go to the same restaurants. Y'all know they travel in the same elite places, if that's the correct word. You know they travel in those type of places. So my thing is, for you to be a daughter of a billionaire, you couldn't get with none of your father's lawyers, sons, your father's doctor friends, sons. Why you had to go for a criminal? Because you are a basic billionaire, Becky. You're a plain Jane, and that is why Jeremy Meeks left her, even when she comes out of that $2,000 Versace dress. Nothing is under there but a bland Becky billionaire. Bottom line. Exactly, Great Britain. Anything for clout. Yep, and she wanted that thug love. That's what I'm saying. But guess what? It didn't matter. When he was in the bed with her, all he saw was a bland Becky. That's why he's gone. He done got tired of living a billionaire lifestyle, because people with money, when you roll with them, you got to comply to their rules. You got to comply. You got to blend in with their lifestyle, with their mannerisms. And I honestly think it was just too much for Jeremy Meeks. I think I got the sense of impression that it felt like he left one prison just to be in another prison. Because I can tell that when Jeremy Meeks was with her and her parents, he looked out of place. He looked out of place. He looked like he was struggling, trying to fit in with those billionaire, with that billionaire atmosphere. I think it was too much for them. Y'all, these people who got money, they are very, very different from poor folks. They eat a certain way. They eat off of certain forks. They got to dress a certain way. They got to carry certain conversations and all of that. I think it was too much for him. And that's why he jet. That's why he bounced. He's not with her anymore. I just don't think I think he got tired of faking and pretending. That's what I believe. Because when you're around people who have a lot of money and you're not used to that environment, it can make you feel very out of place. And I think he just felt really, really out of place. I don't think he felt like he could manage to keep pretending to be something he wasn't. I mean, granted, he went from the penthouse to a penthouse. He went from wearing suits in front of the judge to wearing suits around billionaires. It was a hellified transition. It was just way too much for that dude. He couldn't handle it. What's up, Prince? Yeah, he went from mayo with jelly sandwiches. Things change. Exactly. He couldn't be with them. He couldn't deal with them people anymore. it was just too much. You know what I mean? So um yeah, that's basically, that's what has happened. If y'all haven't been keeping up, your Jeremy Meeks has decided to leave Chloe Green. Now the next problem is he does have a child from her. So I don't know how many rights he's going to have with that, because his money doesn't stretch like hers, and she may be vengeful. She may not want him to be a part of that child's life. And because she has the money, now that may be an obstacle for him. I don't know how it's going to affect the relationship with the child he had from her. So that's another thing. I mean, that's the thing. People be wanting to get with people who got money. You want to get with a millionaire, a billionaire, but the problem is when you get with a millionaire and you don't have millionaire money, and basically the moment you do something or you rub them the wrong way, they have a lot of power. They have the power to do things that you don't. So I'm sure by them breaking up, I'm quite sure she's going to give him a run for his money with his child. That's going to happen. um Basic billionaire Becky, she better be lucky she got that much out of him, because probably no other dudes are going to be checking for her, especially in that billionaire circle, because the fact that she had to stoop so low to get a convict, none of them billionaires are going to want to have anything to do with billionaire Becky, billionaire basic Becky. They're not going to want no parts of her. And that's just what it boils down, and what it boils down to. I think it was too much for him. The dude is institutionalized. That's like taking a doggone middle schooler. That's like taking a middle school student and trying to put that middle school student um in a bachelor's degree program. It's going to be overwhelming. They're not going to catch on fast enough. They're going to get overwhelmed. I think that's what happened. So at this point, I don't know what Jeremy Meeks is going to do. I don't know if he's going to get back with his wife, or he may want to stay solo. So only time to tell. Danielle says, "Hey, you seen the billionaire Becky got a new man?" No, does she? I won't be surprised, but does she? I haven't heard as of yet, because they like literally just broke up. Literally. So if she jumped on another man that quick, then something is all the way wrong with that, because she been with him for the last 2 years, and she stayed up his ass like, a damn animal. So I mean, I won't be surprised. Yes, I think she cheated on. Oh, okay. I'm gonna look into that, Danielle. I'm gonna look into it. I won't be surprised. It was doomed from the start. It don't take a rocket scientist to figure it out. I always tell people, you can't be married and go and step outside your marriage and think you're going to get blessed and mess with somebody else and think you're going to ride off into the sunset, and your things are just going to work out. You lose them the way you get them. You know what I mean? If he was single and didn't have a wife, and that opportunity was presented to him, then okay, you're a single man, that would have been a different story. Nobody could have held that against Jeremy Meeks because he was a free agent. But the fact that he had a wife and children, it was bound to come back and bite him in the face, because it's called karma. Now, Prince, you definitely said something that I meant to hit on. Prince says, rich people got human pets. And that's just what the hell he was. Jeremy Meeks was a pet. He was her pet Pookie. And we talk about pet Pookies all the time. He was her pet Pookie, and she was paying for him. And this is the thing. This is what Pet Pookie Jeremy Meeks didn't understand. Just because a woman has money, and this is a thing for all you guys out here who want to get with women who you feel like got a lot of money and got all this and that. This is the trick to dealing with women with money, especially when it comes to dealing with millionaires. And I can't really just say it's just women, because that's too much of a broad statement. People in general that are billionaires, let me tell y'all something. Billionaires are funny with their money. I don't care if you're a female getting with a rich dude. if you dude getting with a rich female, rich people are funny with their money. And 9 times out of 10, even though Jeremy Meeks was with this basic Becky, she was not giving him money. Now, this I can assure y'all of. Chloe Green was not putting no money in Jeremy Meeks' hand. First of all, that is not how billionaires operate. Their billionaires are not about to trust any and everybody with their dollars. What Chloe Green did was she was giving him Scooby snacks, meaning the only way Jeremy Meeks was able to get anything, he had to kiss her ass to do it. If that makes any sense. Man, that every time y'all saw Jeremy Meeks on with a nice outfit, do y'all not notice she was wearing the same exact goddamn thing, except hers was like in a female type of, in a womanly type of outfit, and his, like for instance, she might have had like a dress that looked like his suit. If y'all noticed, Jeremy Meeks was dressed just like Chloe. You know why? Because she was paying for his shit. She was not putting no money in his hand. Anytime he wanted something, you better believe he had to be with her to get it. In other words, if they went out to eat to a fancy restaurant, she ain't put no money in his hand for him to pay for it. You know what she did? She put out her black card and they swiped it so both of them could eat. She did not give Jeremy Meeks no access to her money. I'm telling you. Exactly. Thank you, Prince. Prince says, Megan cost clothes and finest foods, no financial freedom. I'm telling y'all, that's what happened to Jeremy Meeks. That Negro couldn't do nothing without her approval. He got sick of that. Because y'all have to remember, this man been in prison in and out his life. He basically went from another prison to a new prison. He couldn't do what he wanted to do. Now, with his wife, she may have been struggling, but at least with his wife, she gave him freedom where he was able to still be himself. He had to be bunked up under her. But people with money are very clingy. They're not just going to give you their black card. They're not just going to lend you his Bentley. Every move he was making, he had to make it with her. And he got sick of that. That's what happened, Prince. Jeremy was getting breastfed. Yes. Ding, ding, ding. That's what I said. She used her trick and fun. That's what she did. He got tired of being her Pookie pet poodle. He was a Pookie poodle. And you notice she had him every time you saw him in the street. She was holding his hand. Every time I saw her with him, it was like she had a leash around his neck. Literally, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like a leash. It wasn't like she had a real leash, but she was always holding his hands. I could imagine he had to probably pretend. He had to pretend to be in love with her. He couldn't do that shit no more. I think he was tired of faking, y'all. I don't know what's y'all opinion on that. I think Jeremy got tired. He was financially in bondage. He was enjoying the shrimp, the lobsters, the limos, but the only way he could get it, he had to be around her all the time. And that's what happened. He got sick of that. That man been in prison all his life. He don't feel like being in prison all over again. Yeah, Nadia, I think he got tired. I think he been with her 2 years, and you have to realize a lot of prison guys, they're not stable-minded. They can't be in a relationship too long. Probably the only reason he stayed with his wife for as long as he did for 10 years was because he been in and out of jail so goddamn much. They didn't get a chance to argue or really fight about nothing because he was always in goddamn jail. That's why some of these women be in love with these prison dudes, because a man in prison ain't gonna argue with you because his ass can't. A man in prison is going to be on his best behavior because he needs you to keep sending that goddamn commissary. Exactly. traffic came by. You can't chain up a wild dog. She was trying to chain her prison pet Pookie, and he wasn't going there. Jeremy said, I'm tired of this shit. I'm out. I'm tired of her. I don't want no more shrimp, lobster, no Dolce and Gabbana, no Versace. He got tired of that. And then they was always dressed like Barbie and Ken. They was dressed like walking down the street. I said, now I know she paid for his outfit because ain't too many men who want to dress like their woman. If I see a man dressing like his woman, I'm going to know his woman picked out both their outfits. Because ain't too many men going there like that. Now, you and your woman might wear like a certain, like if y'all going out, y'all both might want to wear red that night. Or if y'all going to an all-white party, y'all both might wear white. But every time you saw them, they was dressed alike. I said, look at her. She done picked out her pet Pookie clothes. Jeremy Meeks got tired, y'all. He couldn't fake the funk no more, y'all. At least he man enough to walk away. But I mean, ain't no need us hanging in there and making and being miserable and making your life miserable. That man was miserable, y'all. I don't care what nobody say. He was miserable. You sit around rich people, he couldn't relate to them, y'all. Do y'all not know that? He couldn't relate to them. Them rich people having rich folks conversation, talking about stocks and bonds, and the only bond he know about is when his ass was bonded out of jail. He couldn't relate to them people. Them rich white folks, he couldn't comprehend. Not that prison pet Pookie. That's what I'm saying. Prince, you know he couldn't go nowhere. I bet he felt like he was on house arrest all over again. Jeremy Meeks was on house arrest all over again. You gonna get with a rich broad like that? Let me tell you something. Women who got money, they not gonna let you be free. So if you with a basic Becky, or you with an old lady that's old enough to be your mama, she gonna want you to take her places and show her off. You think she gonna sit up there and let you spend her money and you don't claim her? Absolutely not. He got tired of she looked boring to me. She looked just as boring and dry as a box of vanilla wafers that been left out for 3 weeks. She looked boring and dull and dry. Chloe Green probably had no personality behind those billions because money can't buy a personality. Some people as dull as a box of rocks. And she strike me as a type of broad. She looks boring. Look like all she know how to do is spend money. But behind that, he probably couldn't hold a real conversation with her. Because she can't relate to him. You know, Jeremy Meeks came from the hood, you know. He came from the hood. He been in gangs. You know, he's from that hood life. Both of them come from two totally different worlds. At least his wife understood him. You know what I'm saying? Even though she didn't have the money like Chloe Green had, but his wife understood him. That's why she been with him so long. That Chloe Green, the basic billionaire Becky, she could not relate to him at all. There was no real connection there. I mean, who are we kidding? That man was not in love with Chloe Green. He proved it when he didn't marry her. Because he could have did that. Ain't like she ain't had the money. I'm sure she would have been willing to pay for her own goddamn ring just for him to marry her. He would not marry her. So as dumbfounded as he is, I'm surprised he didn't let his desperation make him marry her. He did give her the baby, but I'm surprised he didn't take it further than that. So, I mean, I'm glad he came to his senses. I mean, I don't know where he's going to go from here, you know, because people are never going to forget him for what he has done to his wife. So I could just look at that man until he was miserable. I already knew it was going to happen anyway. I knew he was going to leave her, or either she was going to get tired of him. It was going to be one or the other. When gangsters get around white people, they fold. Yeah, Prince, that's what it was. He got around them people. He ain't know what to do with himself. That man was lost in the goddamn sauce. That was like Muslims being at a free barbecue with a bunch of goddamn pork chops and ribs. That Negro felt out of pocket. He didn't belong there. He know he ain't belong there. But that's what he get, because he should have stood by the woman that was there for him when he didn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. My thing is, I don't mind people doing better if God blesses you with better opportunities and he opens doors for you. I think, if the opportunity presents itself, you definitely take it. But the way he did it, that was effed up, because again, his wife had to find out through the media, and then he divorced her. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. It's called karma, baby. It's called karma. Karma will always reach your address sooner than later. But y'all, anyway, it has definitely been awesome. I'm glad all of y'all hung out with me today. Enjoy y'all weekend. Just chill, mellow out. Before I get ready to shut it down, for those of you who are interested in cable, if you're tired of paying direct TV, if you're tired of paying Dish Network, if you're tired of paying Comcast, if your cable bill is over $100 or more, you will be pleased with my live streaming cable services, Expresso Streams. You just have to have internet and you have to have an Amazon stick. My cable live stream services come with almost 7,000 channels. You will get all of your HBOs, all of your Cinemaxes, all of your stars. I know Power is coming back on August 25th. For those of you who are interested in saving some money, you want a cheaper cable service, I can provide that for you. Also, I have free pay-per-view events that come with my cable services at no additional charge. So for those of you who are interested, hit me up on my email and I'll get back to you when I can. Cafe de Paris 79 at yahoo.com. If you want to save some money, I also got children's networks. I also have adult entertainment. If that is your thing, I have that as well. We have Christian networks, Christian stations. I have a little bit of everything for everybody. So again, I appreciate everybody in the chat room. As always, my subscribers, y'all always chilled. I be learning from y'all just like y'all be learning from me. I appreciate all of y'all. Thank y'all for the donations, the super chat. Those who were not able to donate, thank you for just kicking it and hanging out with me and bringing out positive energy in the chat room today. So again, I'm grateful for each and every one of y'all. Y'all have a blessed weekend. And again, this is your girl, Lady Mocha. Remember, I'm going to always pour you a cup of truth and break you off with a slice of knowledge. Y'all be blessed. Take care. Bye.